Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to be having a second virtual event with our students and staff at Malaika. Today we have my special friend, the incredible Eve, hosting our webinar. She's a Grammy Award winning artist, longtime supporter of Malaika. Thank you, Eve, for being with us today.
Hi, everybody. My name is Eve. As Noella said, we are friends, and I had the honor and pleasure of meeting Noella when Malaika kind of came across, I would say, my emails. I can't say my desk, but my emails through a letter. And I actually was just so impressed by what I read about Noella and what she did with Malaika that I reached out on Instagram and just asked, like, how can I be involved? How can I come visit the school? And it went very quickly where the person who was working on the Instagram got me in touch with Noella. Noella and I met, and I went to the Congo, and I went to the school, and I'd say this, I always tease and call Noella Superwoman, and I'm sure everyone who knows Noella can just agree with that. She is Superwoman, because I just don't know how she gets everything done that she gets done. But everyone that works with her, the whole Malaika team, are all superheroes to me, everyone. And going to the school was just such a beautiful, beautiful experience, because not only are the students so impressive and so incredible and just so much joy, the staff, they are so dedicated and so loving, and so it doesn't feel like a school, it feels like a big family. And I can't believe it's been so long since I've been there. I can't wait to go back, because since I've even been there, there's been so many more incredible developments that have gone on, whether it's building of the wells for the community or building of more buildings to add on to the school, the curriculum. And yeah, I just feel very proud to be part of the Malaika family, and proud to be able to do such a, I feel like I do such a small part. This is nothing compared to what is being done, but I'm happy to be here. And I can see all the girls' faces over there. Hi, y'all. Hi. But I can't wait, until our world is back to some sort of, I won't say normalcy, but new betterness, that I can come back to school and visit all the girls and also just hug. I miss Noella. Haven't seen you. We haven't hugged.
Virtual hug.
Yes, virtual hug. But yeah, so thank you for asking me to do this. I know it's the second one, so I'm very honored. Thank you so much.
We did quite the first one.
Yes, and I got to listen in on the first one, thankfully. And June was amazing, and all the girls were amazing. But yeah, I guess, shall I pass over? Shall we get started, you think, guys? Or shall we wait for more people to join?
No, I think we should start. And now, before I forget, there's 4 birthdays of people. So I want to say happy birthday, Alain, Yav, Ney, Adlin, and Petra.
Yay.
Thank you for all your support. Yes, we can start, Eve.
Okay, so we are going to start with Félicien.
Hi, Féliciane. Comment ça va?
Hi, ça va bien?
Yes, so Féliciane, you can start. Tu peux commencer?
Oh, 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 oh. Pour réussir sa vie, il faut le céder. Changer continuer, des fois le commencer. Pour réussir sa vie, il faut le céder. Changer continuer, c'est ça le céder. Oh, 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 persévérer. Voici une recette facile à retenir. Écoute et répète. Tu vas réussir dans mon sac d'école avec mes crayons. Dans mon sac d'école avec mes crayons. Avec de l'attention et de la concentration. De l'attention et de la concentration. Et dans mon tiroir, un peu de mémoire. Et dans mon tiroir, un peu de mémoire. Je vais y arriver à la semaine soulier. Je vais y arriver à la semaine soulier. Oh, 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 please. Autonomie. Tu n'as encore rien dit. Tu vas te sentir bien. Oh, who's that girl? I'm Felician. I'm Logan. Call me Maria. I'm Abigail. I'm Claudine.
So,
Call me Joyce. I'm Josiane. Call me Jocelyn. I'm Ashley. I'm Justine. I'm Deborah. Call me Merance.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was a beautiful song. Okay, I think we are going to hear next from Lorian. Lorian there?
Yes.
Yes? Hi.
Hi. My name is Loyan. I'm 15. I would like to say hello with my special friend Bedani. I like to study English, mathematics, and IT. I play flute. My hobbies are tennis, ping pong, and athleticism. I want to become an IT engineer because I like technology. I have 4 brothers and I'm the only girl in my family. My father's name is Alfred and he is a fashion designer. My mother's name is, and she is a teacher. I had the opportunity to travel to America to celebrate 10 years anniversary of my school. It was a great joy for me because I've never traveled by plane. And it was my first time to travel. What I liked was the French school and I see another world. I liked building, roads, and it was so clean. During this lockdown, I stayed home helping my parents. I do exercise given by my school, and I make shields with my 5 classmates to offer to hospital for protection. Now we make 60 shields a day because we have received another 3 HD printers. J'ai fait des formations d'entrepreneuriat.
I was trained in entrepreneurship.
Et à la fin de ces formations,
After this training,
moi et mes amis, on a eu comme idée
we have an idea with friends
de faire un petit jardin derrière nos bâtiments.
to have a small garden behind our buildings at school.
Et nous cultivons un jardin, nous cultivons des légumes, de différentes sortes de légumes,
So we grow different kinds of vegetables,
tels que les gombos, les fèves de courge.
okra and pumpkin leaves.
Lorsque nos légumes sont matures,
When they are ready,
nous les vendons à nos enseignants.
we sell them to our teachers.
Avec cet argent, nous achetons les prochaines graines pour les planter et d'aider les parents qui veulent cultiver en leur donnant des graines et des outils d'agriculture qui seront gratuits.
So we want to offer free agricultural tools, and seeds to parents who want to do farming.
J'appartiens aussi au gouvernement scolaire.
I belong to the school government.
Notre rôle
Our role
est d'aider notre professeur d'informatique à faire l'impression, la photocopie,
is to help our IT teacher to make printing and copying,
la saisie des documents
writing documents,
et la gestion des machines.
and to manage computers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Lorian. I think next we will hear from Jonathan. Is Jonathan there?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. I am Jonathan. I am 13. My village is Marembe. In English is mangoes. I am in a family of 10, 4 girls and 6 boys. I am in grade 6 at Joyce where Malaika sent me. I will be a medical doctor. I am an orphan. My dad died when I was 7. And my mom doesn't work. Before joining Malaika, I was not going to school because there was no money. I could stay illiterate if Malaika did not accept me for free at the community center for 3 years and sent me at Joyce, a regular school, and pays for me. I walk 1 hour to go to my school. Green is what I prefer. Curry and chicken is my favorite food. My hobby is reading. I like French, geography, history, and English. I like summer holidays because we play football with JJ when he comes. The center taught me to play football and to accept others. I learned to count, to write, and to read. At home, the foundation together with voice builds a well which works. With a solar energy, provides clean water. Because in my village, we have no water, no electricity, no roads, no comfortable houses. And again, I do know what an hospitals look like in reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Jonathan doesn't speak English, but he's been training the last few months. So.
I was saying your English is very good. You need to teach me French. My French is terrible, so you have to be my French teacher when I come back.
J'ai besoin de m'enseigner, j'ai besoin que tu m'enseignes l'anglais, tu seras mon professeur de français, tu seras mon professeur de français quand je viendrai au Congo.
D'accord.
Okay, so next we will hear from Esther.
Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Esther. Je m'appelle Esther, j'ai 13 ans. Je suis en 5e année primaire à Malaika. Mon père s'appelle Daniel, ma mère s'appelle Céline. J'ai 5 sœurs et 6 frères.
My name is Esther. I'm in grade 5 at Malaika. My father is Daniel, my mother is Cecile. I've got 5 sisters and 6 brothers.
J'aimerais être docteur.
I would like to be a doctor.
La couleur préférée est le rose.
My favorite color is pink.
J'aime le foot. J'ai mangé le pomme de terre au tilapia.
I like football. I like to eat potatoes and tilapia.
J'aime étudier le français, les maths.
I like studying French and mathematics.
J'aime mon école car elle m'a beaucoup aidé.
I like my school because it's helped me too much.
Quand j'étais en première année primaire,
when I was in first grade, in grade 1,
j'ai connu un accident de moto
I had an accident with a motorcycle.
et ma jambe me faisait très mal.
My leg was hurting me.
Mes parents n'avaient pas de moyens
My parents had no money,
et la jambe pourrissait.
and my leg was rotting.
Grâce à mon école
Thanks to my school
et aux donateurs,
and to our donator,
que ma jambe est presque guérie.
and my leg is almost healed.
Merci.
Thank you.
Okay, I would like to talk a bit about Esther. Her name is Esther Detend. She had an accident while she was in grade 1. She is a miraculous one. It's a miracle that she's alive. She got that accident, a motorcycle hit her, and the motorcyclist ran away. They took her home, starting by traditional medicine, trying auto-medication. Her leg was not well, and flesh was falling part by part. So when the foundation learned about that, she was taken to the hospital thanks to donors. They treated her for 9 months, then she made it. After that, during holidays, she was playing home. She fell and broke the same leg. So she had to go back again in the hospital. Again, the school took her to the hospital. They treated, but she didn't recover as such. She had one long foot and another was short. So during this lockdown, again, the school took her back to the hospital. She had a surgery. They tried to fix so that she can walk easily. And all this thanks to donors. So there she is, she's courageous, full of energy, and no complex. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we're so happy that Esther is healing.
Yeah.
We are going to hear from next, I think it's Lillian. Where's Lillian?
Lauriane.
You know my French is terrible. Say it. No.
Lilian.
Is she? Hi. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Je m'appelle Liliane.
My name is
Mère de
Lilian.
enfants.
Mother of 7.
J'ai réalisé 9 ans à Malaika.
This is my 9th year at Malaika.
Malaika avait commencé en 2011. J'étais
And
là.
Malaika started in 2011. I was
Je
there.
travaillais comme volontaire.
I was a volunteer.
Je faisais la sensibilisation au village pour que les parents amènent leurs filles à l'école.
I was doing sensibilization in the village so that parents can bring girls to school.
En même temps, j'étais présidente du comité des parents.
So at the same time, I was the president of the parent committee.
Arrivée en 2014, j'étais engagée comme cuisinière.
In 2014, I was employed as a cook.
J'arrive à l'école à 5h30.
I arrive at school at 5:30 in the morning
pour préparer le repas équilibré pour les 346 élèves et 40 staff, à peu près 400 personnes.
to cook quality food for 346 students and 40 members of staff, almost 400 people.
Chaque année, on fait la formation avec les nutritionnistes
et de chefs internationaux.
I'm trained each year by nutritionists and international chefs.
On prépare selon le menu tracé et chaque semaine, on change le menu.
We have a menu and we change it each week.
Dans cette période de confinement, on fait la distribution. On fait la distribution de nourriture.
During this lockdown, we distribute food
aux familles des élèves autour de plusieurs villages.
So we give food to students, families, people on the wells. We go in many villages.
On distribue les masques. On a déjà distribué plus de 3000 personnes.
We distribute masks and we have already distributed food to more than 3,000 persons.
Je reste avec Esther, Kiumpiwailunga Esther, élève de Malaika.
I live with Kiumpiwailunga Esther, a student of Malaika,
qui est orpheline de père.
She is an orphan, she lost her father.
Sa maman aussi qui est malade, qui n'est pas en mesure de garder sa fille.
Her mother is sick and she's not able to take care of her daughter.
Pour ne pas manquer les études, je l'ai pris en charge. Je l'ai mis parmi mes propres filles.
So to avoid her dropout from school, I took her and she's among my own daughters.
Elle étudie bien, elle évolue bien, elle est intelligente.
She is doing everything well. She is making progress. She is intelligent.
Je suis parmi les mamans qui font la formation au centre communautaire.
I'm among the women who are trained at the community center.
Nous avons été formés en alphabétisation, français, l'entrepreneuriat.
So we have been trained in literature, French, entrepreneurship,
et la coupe et couture.
Sewing.
Voici les produits de notre formation. On a cousu ça. Le masque. Merci.
These are the products I work with, some bags and masks.
Bien parlé.
Thank you. And just a round of applause to Mama Rebecca, who is our translator for today. So we are now going to speak to Mwamini.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. I am Mwamini. I am 15. I am a student at Malaika in grade 3 of pedagogy. I want to be a chemist. My favorite class are chemistry and music. My hobbies are tennis and playing piano. My father is a guard at Malaika, and my mother is a housewife. I study maths with Mr. Jonathan from Harvard University. My biggest memory is that Malaika gave me an opportunity to travel and to see places for the first time since I was born. The trip was to New York. From them, I am inspired and have beautiful dreams such as changing my country in building. By being chemist, I would like to create many chemical industries. I was in Zambia, in Lusaka, to look for the vision. I went via Kinshasa, our capital, in Brussels, in Belgium. In USA, I was in New Jersey and New York. It was too big for me compared to my village. I saw students like me in the French school and understood that there are other people in the world. I met on-off the singer like Fali Ipupa and Eve. Dans notre école, nous avons un club de coding.
In our school, we have a coding club.
Ça signifie nous avons des petits groupes où les élèves font le coding.
So it means we have small groups where students are working on coding.
Dans chaque groupe, elles utilisent un langage de programmation qui leur permet à programmer.
So in each group, they use programmation language which allow them to make programs.
Moi et mon groupe, on fait des petits projets pour aider aux élèves de s'adapter facilement.
So me and my group, we coach students with exercises so that they can adapt easily.
J'ai mes amis qui utilisent le langage de programmation HTML, qui ont fait une application de questions-réponses.
So I have friends who use HTML and who made an application of questions and answers.
Qui permet aux élèves qui ont des difficultés de s'adapter facilement et de travailler en ligne.
Which allows students having problems to work easily and to work online.
Et nous sommes coachés par Monsieur Josuel.
So we are coached by Mr. Josuel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Momini. So we're gonna actually go back to Felicien. She obviously opened up our meeting with that amazing song with all the ladies. And Felicien, where are you?
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Felicien. I'm 13. I'm a student at Malaika in grade 6. My father's name is Francois. He builds house. The name of my mother is Annie. She stayed home. I have 7 siblings, 3 girls and 4 boys. I am number 3 and one of my sisters study at Malaika. I like tennis, ping pong, piano, and coding. Music is my favorite hobbies. I prefer Chinese cabbage and rice. I love my school because it feeds me with 1 breakfast and 1 meal per day. Educate me, give me school furniture. A nurse is there for me, and now it assists my family with food. I miss my school and my friends. Je suis dans le gouvernement scolaire.
I'm in the school government.
Mon rôle est de discipline.
My work is discipline.
Nous sommes à 2 avec Jocelyne du secondaire.
We work with my minister, Jocelyn, from secondary school.
Nous arrivons le matin, nous ouvrons toutes les portes et nous nous assurons que tout est propre.
So we arrive in the morning, we check that we open doors and check if the classrooms are ready.
S'il y a quelques classes qui sont sales, on renvoie le rapport au bureau.
If there are classrooms who were not cleaned, we tell the office.
Nous sifflons après 45 minutes pour changer les leçons.
We whistle after 45 minutes to change classes.
Et à la fin du cours, nous vérifions de petits groupes si tout va bien.
At the end of the day, we check if the students working in group are doing well.
Nous fermons toutes les portes et nous déposons les clés au bureau.
And we close all the doors for the classroom and put the keys at the office.
Thank you.
Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. Okay, we are now going to hear from Strong. Is Strong there? Hi.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hello. My name is Strongman. It is 7 years I am at Malaika. When I have learned about the opening of community center, I was very, very interested also to be there. I've learned French, English, agriculture, and football for social impact, and photography with my friend Rissel is there. Without forget those who they come to train us in photography, David, Nisian, Brian, and Remy. And the foundation give me a chance to study. I had my secondary school diploma, and now I go on with the university studies. The foundation is now a family because during this lockdown, it's helped us as a community with food, soap, and mask. I am among those who they distribute them in the village and shoot a picture with my friend Rissel is there. We are working with him. And the foundation drills a well in our compound to provide clean water because there is no water, no electricity, no roads. And also, I learned how to take care of my village. We clean it each month of the year from community center and hold the community. And when Noel comes in summer, we have a popular marathon of peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Strong. Okay, so now we will hear, hi, JJ. Hi. We will hear from Jose. Did I say that right, Jose?
Jose.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Eve.
Hello.
My name is José. I am 10. J'étudie à l'école Malaika en 2e année primaire. Ma maîtresse s'appelle Madame Eugénie. J'aime la mathématique et le français. J'aime danser. J'aime jouer avec mes amis de l'école. J'ai trois sœurs et 3 frères. J'aimerais être enseignante. Ma couleur préférée, c'est bleu. Pendant le confinement, j'aide mes parents au champ. Merci.
Merci.
Maman Rebecca.
So, I have something to say about Jose. Jose is an orphan. Her mother died when she was 4. She's the last of the family. And she had also an accident, she got burned. This caused a problem for her education. She was not studying well. We started coaching her emotionally. Now she's making progress and she's happy playing with friends. Yeah, that's Jose.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Rebecca. It's so beautiful to hear everyone speak.
So Jose said,
Yeah.
she is 10. She has 3 brothers and 4 sisters. She is grade 2. Her teacher is Mrs. Eugenie. She likes dancing, playing with friends. She likes to study mathematics and French. During the lockdown, she goes with parents to the field to work, and she would like to be a teacher.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I think we are now going to hear from Francesco because he has some questions that he actually wrote himself that he wanted to ask some of the students. And Francesco's mom has been a volunteer at Malaika for 12 years. So Francesco, you ready?
Hi, my name is Francesco. I'm a 4th grader at PS212 in New York. My favorite hobbies is playing tennis, and another one of my hobbies is sculpting with clay. And my favorite subject is at school is math, and when I grow up, I would like to be an astronaut or heart doctor.
Very nice.
Francesco, you want to ask the question that you have?
Since we're on the lockdown, I haven't been able to meet with any of my schoolmates. How have you been able to meet up with your classmates?
Francesco voudrait savoir, pendant ce confinement, est-ce que vous voyez vos amis de l'école?
Pendant ces confinements, c'est difficile de voir nos amis.
During this lockdown, it's not easy to see friends.
Nous avons l'occasion de voir nos amis seulement lorsqu'on donne des exercices à l'école.
So we have the opportunity to see friends only when they give us exercises from school.
Et s'il y a des exercices qui nous semblent difficiles,
and if we have difficult exercises,
c'est à ce temps que nous avons le temps pour voir nos amis pour qu'ils nous expliquent.
That's when we go and see friends so that they can explain to us.
Elle nous explique en respectant les règles pour la maladie.
So we talk respecting social distance.
En respectant les distances, aussi important le cache-nez.
We have masks.
C'est toujours difficile pour nous parce qu'il n'y a pas moyen qu'on nous explique. Nous sommes loin de nos amis. En plus, il y a des temps qu'on ne peut pas entendre ce qu'il a dit lorsqu'il a le cache-nez.
So it's not easy to friends to explain to us, especially when they are wearing masks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Francesco, do you want to ask your other questions as well?
I have a little sister, and I think I'm a nice brother to her. What is your favorite thing about your sisters and brothers, and what do you do to be a good role model for them?
Francesco demande, lui a une sœur, et vous aussi, est-ce que vous avez des sœurs et des frères? Qu'est-ce que vous ferez pour être des bons grands frères, des bonnes grandes sœurs?
Ok, d'après moi, pour être bon frère chez mes petits frères et mes petites sœurs, premièrement, je les garde.
To be a good brother for my sisters and brothers, I protect them first.
Deuxièmement, je les protège.
I protect them.
Et j'étudie avec eux.
I study with them.
Quand moi j'étudie moi-même chez nous.
As I'm alone to go to school, the only to go to school.
Quand je rentre le soir chez nous.
When I'm back home.
Je les rassemble.
I put them together.
Et je commence à les expliquer comment écrire et comment calculer tout ça.
I start teaching them, explaining how to write, how to calculate.
S'il a commis une erreur ou elle a commis,
if they make a mistake,
je la donne un conseil.
I advise her.
Et j'aime mes petits frères, mes petites sœurs. Je joue avec eux.
I love them. I play with them.
Et si je leur donne des conseils,
When I give them advices,
s'il n'a pas accepté ce que je vais lui dire,
if they don't agree with what I say,
j'amène les
I report them to my mother.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we are gonna hear from Zaina. Hi Zaina. And Zaina's dad has been director of Malaika and a volunteer for 12 years.
Hi everyone. So just to introduce myself a little bit, I'm Zaina and I'm currently a student at University of Amsterdam studying psychology. And I came to Malaika about 4 years ago as a teacher volunteer. And I taught some math, French, art, and it was a really amazing experience. I got to see, as you guys have probably all seen, how eager the girls were to learn. I remember when I would be teaching, you know, even the girls that didn't have class would come pop their heads in to hear what's going on in the class. So it was just great to see how eager everyone in the community really was to learn. Yeah, and so since the lockdown, I've been here in DC, and luckily I have all the necessary equipment and technology to be able to keep studying and stuff. But just like the girls, I also miss, you know, interacting with friends and teachers.
Yeah, and we all miss interaction soon, but at least we're blessed we can do this. At least we can all get up in here, which is really nice. Thank you, Zaina.
Question, Zaina.
What'd you say?
Zaina, do you have a question?
Yes.
Yes.
So one of the questions that I had for the girls was that I remember when I came over there, I did art with them and we made bracelets. And I was wondering what kind of art they did before COVID, of course. What kind of art projects were they doing at school?
Okay.
Pendant cette période de confinement, et auparavant, nous étions en train de faire l'art avec notre prof. Il s'appelle Monsieur Benjamin. Nous faisions des dessins et puis nous utilisons la peinture à eau ou bien les crayons de couleur. Et maintenant, pendant cette période de confinement, nous faisions des voitures en argile, des bracelets en perles, et des bracelets que Zaina nous avait appris. Nous faisons aussi des tresses avec des mèches ou sans mèches. Et c'est tout.
Okay, so they said that before the COVID, they had art classes at school. But now, because the COVID is here, the school is closed, but they still make bracelets and they create pots in clay. They really miss doing art, and art is a big class. It's very important for them at school. So they really miss their teacher, and since Zaina teach them how to make bracelets, they still do them.
That's very nice. Okay, so next, thank you guys. We were here from Marjorie. Hi, Marjorie.
Hello, everyone. Hello, girls. How are you? I'm Marjorie. I'm a teacher. I'm also an Apple learning specialist. I'm passionate about technology in education and mostly technology in learning and teaching practices. And I had the opportunity to coach around the globe, like in different schools, to actually empower teachers to develop their digital skills and new approach of teaching. So I met Noella during the Apple Summit in London. It was in 2019. And actually at that time I was working for Art Computer, that it's a Apple professional reseller. And thanks to his CEO, Alexandre Robert Tissot, I met Noella during a dinner, and I had the chance to listen her story about Malaika, her project. And I immediately like fell in love. And so quickly after that, François Latouche, the director of Lycée Français of Zurich, came also, and we went to Congo in July 2019 during 10 days to train the teachers. So the idea, the main focus for us was really to combine two main goals. It was to combine the new approach of learning and teaching with the use of technology, so how to use technology in teaching and learning practices. So it was a big goal because we were just staying 10 days, but I think we did a great job. I mean, it was intense and it was great. So we arrived with our backpacks with 5 iPads, 2 MacBooks, 3 Timio robots, and 1 Osmo. And it was great. We were doing some, like in the morning, François was doing all the pedagogical approach with the teachers, while I was with Donat. I don't know where Donat is. I say hi to him. He's the IT teachers and coordinator. And we were actually configuring all the iPads and putting all the apps we needed. Hey, Donna. And the afternoon, I was retaking what François saw about new approach and putting him into digital skills perspective to really empower them to not only focus about tools, but how we can empower the use of technology and help the girls. At the end, is that's what it is. It's how to help the girls to learn better and to learn like in an easier way. So so apart from that training, you arrive in Malaika school and you discover a family, a world, like something completely overwhelming. I remember entering like in Maman Thérèse class with 35 kids. She's alone with these 35 kids, and completely handling this massive class of kids alone. And she's so dedicated, and we're like, wow, in Europe, we do not have that dedication sometimes with 35 kids in the same classroom. And so we put like through Kinder, we put actually some little table with the iPads for her actually to sometimes make a little activity with 3 or 5 kids, and to personalize other thing. We also implement some the Timio robots with to implement like the use of coding. We did also with the older one, we did training on Swift Playground, and Donat was continuing doing all this coding. So it's great because it's a mix of everything. They have a different exploitation system in Malaika. And it's great because the girls are very, very agile with all those tools, either the 3D printers, the iPad, the Macs, the PC, the robot, different types of robot, different types of programming languages. So they are very, very like amazing, to be honest. And the teachers are just gold. They are just gold. So we were supposed with François to come back in April. To go back in April, obviously, you know that because of confinement, we will not able to go there. But of course, we will go back, continue our mission. During COVID, we still continue training the teachers through webinars and helping to know how we can help teachers to continue the learning process for the girls and still be in contact with their school community. That is very, very important. So yeah, so that's it. Hi guys, everybody, and I hope I will meet you soon. For sure, we will come back with François very, very soon.
you.
Okay, thank you. Mama Rebecca, I just want to ask you, how have you been with lockdown? How's it been for you that the school has been, I guess, shut? How's everything going for you?
With the lockdown, everything is not right. The situation is becoming worse, especially for school students. You know, life in this village is already a problem. And on top of that, to add the lockdown, it's become terrible. So we cannot work on our program as usual because students are home. We have to work for them exercises, distribute them home by home, let them work, and then go back, pick them back to school, take other exercises and so on, only to keep the education going on. But it's not easy because sometimes with the work they do at home, you know, during this lockdown, parent has no job, girls are home, they are sent to work in fields, to sell in the market, to do different works. It's a kind of child labor. So when they are back, it's late. They have problem to do those homeworks because there is no electricity. So they are overloaded. They have to work in the morning, in the fields, at home, and to come back, work their homework. Sometimes it's not easy. Apart from that, we have an health issue. When they are at school, we look after them. But when they are home, there is no follow-up. Mom wakes up in the morning, she goes to the farm, daddy goes somewhere else, children are alone, girls are alone. So sometimes they won't eat because there is not enough food. So eating is a problem also. While they are at school, we give them 2 equilibrated meals to keep them healthy and to avoid dropout. Now, sometimes they just starve. And another problem is sickness. While they are at school, we have a nurse and a sick room for regular checking and counseling. But at home, we have the case of a little girl called Leah. She died just because she was home during this lockdown. There was no one to notice that she was not well. Parents had no money, so they kept her home, and she died like that. That's why I say it's very, very bad impact. And we have a doxy, fortunately for her, school knew about her. She was brought to the hospital, she underwent surgery, she recovers. And now we have Esther, the one who had an accident. She needed to be helped. Now you see that when they are not at school, everything can happen. They are not secure, girls can be raped, and there is something very, very bad developing now. Girls are wandering, they become beggars. Some of them start stealing because they are hungry. So there is street education, which is negative on them. And there is the issue of prostitution because they are in need. And we fear early marriage too, because it's a problem in this community. So the lockdown is something unhappy for us. We need our students back to school so that they can be protected, because among them we have orphans, mistreated children who are left home. We don't know what is going on. We don't take care of them emotionally. They don't receive love and understanding. This is terrible, I tell you. But with Malaika, with the foundation, food is distributed in the village so that they can have something to put in their stomach. And we distribute masks, as Mama Lily said. Malaika is still working in the lockdown. We as teachers, we are trained in leadership, pedagogy, English to keep our level high, and we are receiving our salaries as before. Because for teachers in DRC, it's hell, I tell you. No salary since the lockdown, but we are grateful. And we want the school to be open so that we can have our little angels back. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Rebecca. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who is on here. Like Noella said, thank you to everyone. I'm gonna turn it over to Megan, if that's okay. But thank you for having me. I can't wait to see everyone. I can't wait to come back to the school. And yeah, I'm just, my heart is like beating so fast because I just wish I could just hug every one of you. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go away now. Unfortunately, I don't want to leave, but I'll turn it over to Megan. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Eve. And the last webinar, before we leave, the last webinar, we're doing only 3 series, and the next webinar will be the 10th of July with Tandy Newton. And then it will be finished, our series, because so many people were asking us how the girls is, how the school is. And we say, why don't we put a series of 3 where people can ask and can hear our students. Thank you, Eve, for coming and giving all your heart.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing. The fact that, honestly, you Noella, and the whole team, the whole Malaika team, you guys are just incredible. And thank you for all your dedication to the school and to the children. It's just beautiful and inspiring. Thank you.
Bye, a lot of love, Eve. And go to follow Eve on the show. She's going to a show.
No, I'm going to Bye.
Bye. Everybody, please stay on. We're not done yet. We have some questions that have been asked that we'd like to ask to the girls and to Mama Liliane and Mama Rebecca and Strong and Jonathan. So if everybody can still stay on, all our attendees, we'd appreciate it. So I have a question, and then Louise has a question that folks have asked in the box. Strong, we had a question for you from Junior, who you met last year at one of the clinics in Kalibuka. He asked, how are you dealing with the COVID situation, considering that the sports are suspended?
La question est que peux-tu expliquer comment est-ce que tu vis, comment est-ce que tu passes le temps dans le COVID-19?
Que le sport, en fait, le centre sportif est fermé. Et comment alors la situation se passe au Congo et dans la communauté à Kalibuka?
Durant cette période de COVID-19, la situation dans notre village elle est très compliquée.
So during this COVID-19 pandemic, the situation of in the village is very complicated.
Parce que ici chez nous, nous dépendons avec l'épée qu'on va aller cultiver au champ pour venir nourrir la famille.
So because here we live on farming, we do small farming, we go and pick food from the field and nourish ourselves.
Et après, nous, on passait tout le temps au centre pour jouer au foot, faire quelques tâches du centre qui nous concernaient.
So, because us, we stayed at the center. All of the time we were at the center, playing football and doing other things there.
Et maintenant, cette fois-ci, c'est compliqué. Parce que si tu restes à la maison,
On termine la phrase. Si tu restes à la maison.
Okay. Si on reste à la maison, on n'a rien à faire. Pendant cette période de confinement, on vient à l'école Malaika. Nous aidons aussi qui a la distribution de la nourriture.
Because if we stay home, we have nothing to do. So we come to school to help with the distribution of food.
Thank you,
Et faire quelques tâches qu'on nous donne à l'école.
So we help on some tasks that we are given from the school.
C'est ce qu'on fait pendant cette période de confinement.
This is what we are doing in this lockdown.
Merci. And we have one more question, and then we will wrap up. And thank you so much for taking your time today.
So we have one question from Dedo.
Yes. Hi, Dedo. How are you?
We have a question from Dedo, which asks, what has the COVID-19 taught you? Donc les filles, on a une question de Dedo qui demande qu'est-ce que le COVID-19 vous a appris?
Lauriane, Mamie, vous voulez répondre, ou Claudine?
Oui, je peux répondre. Le COVID-19 nous a appris à être autonomes.
So COVID-19 has taught us to be independent.
Ne pas toujours dépendre du professeur ou de nos amis.
Not only to depend on our teachers and friends.
Parce que nous recevons des exercices provenant de l'école.
Because we receive exercise from the school.
Et il y a des exercices qui sont un peu difficiles.
And there are some who are very difficult.
Mais nous nous débrouillons parce que nous savons que nous ne sommes pas proches du professeur.
So we do our best because we don't have a teacher.
C'est ce que j'ai appris pendant cette période.
This is what I've learned.
Thank you very much. And we have one more question before we finish. Kaori, I'm sorry if I say that wrong. The question is, what do you look forward to the most when the school opens again? Donc les filles, qu'est-ce que vous espérez faire le plus? Qu'est-ce qui vous intéresse de faire le plus quand l'école réouvre? Qu'est-ce que vous manquez?
Qu'est-ce que vous aimeriez faire quand l'école sera ouverte?
La première des choses que j'aimerais faire quand l'école sera ouverte, c'est de me connecter sur Internet et faire des cours en ligne sur Khan Academy.
So the first thing I will do when school opens is to connect on the internet and work on Khan Academy.
Wow, that's really good. Thank you. I know you took all of you a lot of time. Megan, if you can do the wrap up. And we will be doing the last one, 10th of July. You're welcome to meet us with the amazing and the beautiful Tandy. And well done, everybody, to the girls, to the staff, to Maman Rebecca. I miss you so much. It's my first summer. I'm not going to come to Congo with my children, so I'm very, very sad.
Yeah, so thank you to everyone, to Marjorie and Francesco and Zaina and Strong and Mama Lilian and the girls and Jonathan and Mama Rebecca, and we couldn't do any of this without you, and so we're so glad that everybody got to hear from all of you, and we can't wait to share the comments that people shared with us throughout this conversation. If anybody wants more information, you can email us at info@malaika.org. If you'd like to support our work, feel free. We put the link in the chat box a few times, but you can go to our website, malaika.org/donate, and support us there. And thanks to the efforts of everybody that you see here, we have fed over 2,800 people in Kalibuka to date, and we're not done yet. So I just want to give everybody in Kalibuka a huge round of applause, because that is no small effort. That is like an amazing thing they are doing, and it's changing lives. So thank you to everyone for joining. Join us on July 10th with Tandy Newton. We will share more information about that coming up. Anybody else have anything to say to close?
And Kaori, thank you for your question. Kaori came to Congo twice at the school. She gave music lessons, and a lot of students play flute. now through her. So we have a lot of great people that listening and been to the school, and it's thanks to all of you for your passion, and we're looking forward to have you hopefully early next year, and we can go to see all these amazing little girls that will become, and amazing boys, Jonathan, Strong, that become leaders for the community and the country. It was emotional. Lot of love. Mwah! Bye bye.
Bye all.
Au revoir les filles. Je vous aime fort. On vous aime. Bye. Bye.